And now speaking for the class of 2007 will be Senior Class President, Katie Ruffin.
Congratulations, seniors. We finally made it to this great day, and a great day it is, because where else do you get to see all these guys wearing purple dresses? We've come a long way from when we used to watch Power Rangers, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and Lion King while eating fruit by the foot. For all of you who are planning on becoming doctors, well, you're halfway done. At the end of this summer, we are basically beginning first grade all over again. Although story time will be replaced by memorizing volumes of information, but at least we won't have to line up for bathroom breaks. Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross wrote that people are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is light from within. I feel that the senior class here today has an extremely strong personal internal light that has allowed them to excel in more ways than one. We have many people to thank because of that. First and foremost are our parents, for pushing us to do a little more and to try a little bit harder. I know that with mine, if I scored a 94% on a test, they would say, "What happened to those 6 points?" But as crazy as this sounds, it is because of their strict discipline and strong emphasis on grades that has made me into the person I have become today. Our parents have tolerated us in the worst times and watched us grow up from cute to cool. For all of the expense, worry, patience, support, time, and care, thank you, Mom and Dad. But they aren't the only ones to whom gratitude is necessary. We would also like to thank Dick Kelty for inventing the modern-day backpack, since it's a great creation that we use every day of school. We would like to thank our teachers for loading up the homework, inspiring us, believing in us, and leading us forward. Special thanks to the senior class advisor, Ms. Osterman, for her hard work and dedication to making this class the best it could be. Thanks to the administrators for laying down the law and working to keep us safe, to guidance from Mrs. Ralston's bottomless supply of chocolate, and Mrs. Beer's kind-hearted attitude in helping others, to coaches for tolerating our unpleasant and sweaty odors during competition events, as well as allowing us the opportunities to shine. Thanks to the secretaries for keeping our 1,000-student school excellently organized, and more specifically to Mrs. Rogers and Mrs. Crute's version of "To the Window, to the Wall." Also, a special thanks to Mrs. Metzler for the countless hours she has contributed to preparing for this graduation ceremony. And finally, thanks to our elementary teachers for teaching us the basics of life, sharing, recess, and how to correctly use Elmer's glue. It's been a great 12 years, which is equivalent to 6,307,200 minutes. And for me to have 3 minutes to stand up here and sum it all up would be impossible. Some good memories include having recess with intense foursquare games using Mr. Black's rules, 5th grade beach day, going to Camp Joy and doing the Trail of Tears or the Underground Railroad, Mr. Meredith and his Diet Coke, summer gym with bowling, swimming, and Pilates, painting the rock, uniform Wednesdays for the junior ROTC, decorating the hallway for homecoming, and Friday night football games where we successfully stuffed the entire student body into a very small area of bleachers. This year's senior class was awarded 140 academic scholarships that totaled over $6 million. There were 2 National Merit finalists, Eric Easley and Kevin Fink, 2 National Commended students, Madeline Dooning and John Doolittle, 3 National Merit Scholarship recipients, Eric Easley, Kevin Fink, and Kyle Miracle, Ben Gailey was accepted an appointment to the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, and I will head off to Annapolis to attend the United States Naval Academy. Tony Ortiz received a 4-year Naval ROT scholarship, as well as Nick Longo, who received a 4-year Air Force ROT scholarship, each totaling $100,000. The academic team won the SWBL tournament and came in first place, beating Oakwood in the OAC regional tournament. The ROTC members earned a Gateway Scholarship at Ohio University, as well as an Air Force and Naval ROT scholarship totaling over $225,000. Boys varsity soccer won the SWBL for the 15th year in a row, going 12-0 in the league, and were ranked 3rd in the area coaches poll. Girls volleyball broke a VHS record for wins in a season with a record of 23-4. They were SWBL champs and district runner-up. Megan Smith is the first volleyball player in school history to earn a D1 full-ride scholarship. She will attend the University of Maine. The 48 senior members of National Honor Society logged in 2,200 hours of community service. Grant Johnson and Lydia Bianchi were accepted into the theater programs at Miami University and Wright State University, respectively. Grant was also a finalist in the Anthony Munoz Foundation competition. Mr. David Black retired from Bellbrook with 30 years of teaching, 9 of which was at Bellbrook, and Mr. Bill Jameson also retired with 30 years of service. And finally, our thoughts and prayers are with Mr. Woody for a quick recovery from his health problems. Among our fun times, we can't forget the fact that there is an empty seat today which should be filled by a very much loved Ryan Keller. We all know that he's here in spirit with us, sitting in our hearts. There's no consolation that can ease the pain felt, but through this life-changing experience, our class is bonded in an unimaginably close way. It has reminded us that life is so fragile and short and can be lost in a heartbeat. We must learn this lesson, cherish every moment, and remember that moving on does not mean forgetting. Please join me now in a moment of silence for Ryan. Graduation is a fun time, in many ways. A billion graduation parties with endless food, relatives visiting, great presents, and cards stuffed with money. It's also an excellent opportunity to start something new. Right now, we all have a blank canvas and the opportunity to do something remarkable. Wherever you go, go with all your heart and love what you do. Some words to leave with. Keep your sense of humor. It is a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope and enables you to laugh at life's realities. Laugh at jokes like, the only difference between try and triumph is a little oomph. The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each one of you is a fuse. We started school in kindergarten by reading Dr. Seuss, and now we will end it with the same. He said, "Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights, you'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights." To my classmates, my friends,
Let's everybody give a hand to the class of 2007.